And if you are having any queries related to you can also ask me.
Sure.
Hi, Katie.
Yeah, hi Kapila. Good afternoon. Hi,
Very.
Akshay.
Hey, hi Kriti. Good afternoon.
Good
Yeah.
afternoon.
Yeah, Katie, you can take the discussion.
Yeah, okay. So, hi Akshay, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing good. How about you?
Yeah, I'm also doing.
So,
Okay. So, can you please give me a quick introduction about yourself?
yeah, sure. So, my name is Akshay, and I have completed my bachelor's in electronics and telecommunications in back 2015, and I have overall 5 years of experience. So, the initial 1 year I worked in the telecom and IT company where I used to interact with end customers for network related issues, and along with that I used to prepare the MIS report, like the case management report, where I used to report my manager to share the daily activities like daily, weekly, and monthly, and so that we can conclude and improve the process, like how we can improve. And after that, I am working as a data analyst since last 4 year. So here I am closely working with the finance team and sales team to fix enterprise order related issues. Let's say the end customer is signing up for the new agreement and they do have some old purchase history in their account. So if the data is not present in the credit calculation or the purchase adjustment or in renewed order, then I help them to collect data from the Oracle database and do the validations. And if in case they have certain exception or dispute on the credit amount, then I also work with the finance team. Sometime I create a collaboration with the stakeholder and end customer, so in single meeting I can present what is the issue and how we can sort it out, like negotiation type. So this is how my current task. And in parallel to this I also prepare the Tableau report and Tableau dashboard. So the first report I prepared for the case matrix, where my managers can see the upcoming orders or the upcoming anniversaries from the week, like current week and for the current month, and how much amount is been gave in exception and how much we have target to achieve. So something like that we can we conclude and we forecast into the report. And the second one is like the in customers final dashboard, where the in customer can see the actual consumption on Tableau dashboard, where they can see their purchased licenses, total licenses, quantity wise, and how much licenses they have consumed and how much licenses are remaining for entitlement in their account. And if in case of they have certain orders which are not reflecting into the dashboard itself, then I do the analysis from the backend database, like I write a SQL query to retrieve the relevant data. And after the validation, I work with the IT team to upload that data into the dashboard, like into the SQL server Oracle database basically, so that the end customer can see the updated data into their dashboards.
Okay, fine. So, have you written any Python scripts as well?
Yeah, in one of the pilot project I had worked on the Python scripting, uh, where I used to do a data lots of data cleansing operation, like to finding out the null value and replace the null with the relevant value, like once the credit calculation amount is fixed or confirmed from the stakeholder. So I do not have the rich experience, but yeah, some sort of experience I have in Python. And also I have done some online certificate in machine learning in Python and R. But I have not worked on live project, like I'm not sure how it works in real life projects. But I have good understanding of how
Okay.
it works. Yeah.
Okay, so you know the basics of
Yeah,
Python
yeah.
then. Okay, so what's the difference between list and tuple in Python?
List is mutable. We can change the data sets from the list itself, but a tuple, once it is defined, we cannot change the data from tuple.
Okay. And so in SQL, what kind of queries you use it to write?
I used to perform multiple joins within the tables,
Mm-hmm.
and sometime I wrote the subqueries to find out relevant data from another table instead of using joins. Sometime I use subqueries, and yeah, that like depends on the requirement. I just find out, to be honest, I just find out the relevant query, what will be the best keyword or functions to use. I just use that and find out the relevant data and just validate with the stakeholders. And mostly I use the join and
So what kind of joins you have used?
sorry.
What kind of joins you have
Yeah,
used?
mostly I use the left joint and full outer joint, because let's say if I got a query or request to find out the missing data or missing order from the customer ID. Like they give the customer ID and they say we have certain orders that needs to be find out or needs to be there into the ad hoc report. Then in that case I just go with the full outer joint to collect all the data, and if that missing order is present, then I can further validate it. But the majority, like most relevantly, I use the left joint.
Okay, okay. Just a second. Two tables. In the chat. Give me a second.
Okay, okay.
Okay, so can you make a note of it? I am having two tables. Table A is having
Okay, just a second. Table A.
column A, only one single column,
Mm-hmm.
which is having the following values: 1, 1, 1,
Mm-hmm.
4, and 5.
4 and 5. Okay.
Table B has only again one single column, say it as column B.
Mm-hmm.
It has 4 ones, like 1, 1, 1, 1,
Okay.
6, 8,
Mm-hmm.
and then 2 none.
Null.
Total 8 rows.
Okay.
Yeah. Total 8 rows in table B and 5 rows in table A.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, can you tell me the count of the above inner join on both these tables on column A equal to column B?
Sure, sure. So for inner join, we have the 3 records from table A is matching with the 4 records of table B. So inner joint query will return the 3 into 4, like total 12 combination in inner joint
Okay.
for one. And any other joint you want me to apply, like left or right or outer?
Left join, yeah, left join and right join. Can you tell me?
Okay, so left joint will give me the combination of 3 1 and 4 1 from table AB, like 12 records, and along with that 4 and 5 from table A will return, like total 14 records will be there in left join. And in the right join I will get a 12 same plus 6 8 14 records. But record,
Okay.
yeah, from the table B I will get, if I apply right joint I will get the 2 extra record from the table B, and with the left joint I will get two extra record from table A, like 4 and 5, 6 and 8 respectively.
Okay. So I have an employee table, employee ID, employee name, and then salary
Okay.
having. So it has like a different employees, like employee ID one and employee name is some
Okay.
or something like that, and there are different salaries.
Okay.
I want the employees who are having the same salary to be in the same row. Like employee name, like for example, employee Akshay and Kirti is having the same salary, like 20,000.
Okay.
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 So they are in two different rows, right? Now I want Akshay, Kirti in one single row.
In one single row, like from the same table, right?
Yeah, from the same table, employee name should be Akshay, Kirti, and in the salary field, I want 20,000 under that. Like that. So whoever is having the same salary should be in a one single row separated by comma.
Okay. In one single row. From, just a second, I'm just trying to write. Okay. So I will use the where condition where I can call. First of all, I will try to do the self join. I will select employee name, salary from table. I will use alias table dot a and table dot b, and then I will use the where condition where a dot salary is equal to b dot salary, and with this condition I will get the all the records having the same salary within that same table with the name.
But they comma.
What was the second condition that you said?
No, with they get separated by comma, getting only one employee name, right?
Yeah.
There I want both the employee names separated by comma. So will you get the same output if you give this query?
Both employee name in single row, like me.
Yeah, so I do Akshay comma Kirti
Uh-huh.
with 20,000. So we won't get that, right?
Yeah, we will get with this query we'll get in separate record, but in
Separate record.
yeah.
Within single
So
record.
I think I need to use substring or something, but I need to check for the logic. Not sure at the moment.
Okay. Do you know about the procedures in SQL?
Yeah, the theoretical knowledge I do have, like the store procedures and all. Also, in my current project, I use one SQL script where the store procedures are multiple time used, but not developed. Like store procedures, we use. Let's say if we are writing a query and we need certain set of data or certain values repeatedly within the queries, then we can use store procedures to just to call it at a single time in order to avoid multiple records or lengthy query, we can say. It is like functions we can call whenever needed within the query.
Okay. And so, do you know about any of the optimization techniques in SQL?
The one is that I know is indexing and subqueries.
What is indexing?
Indexing is like to give the alignment to the queries. Like I'm not sure, I just read it, but with the help of indexing we can optimize the SQL query in order to improve performance or running time, total running time. So whenever we let's say if we are writing lengthy query, and we can use subqueries or to reduce the length or total lines of SQL queries to reduce the runtime.
Okay. And so you're using Excel. I mean, so what are the most used functions in Excel? What you use mostly?
I mostly used some like basic statistical operations like mean, median, sum, and average. And apart from that, I use pivot the table like pivoting, VLOOKUP, XLOOKUP.
Okay, what is the difference between VLOOKUP and XLOOKUP?
Like in VLOOKUP, we cannot find the column. We cannot check the column from the left side, right, left side. But in XLOOKUP, we can do.
Okay. So how will you find the duplicates in a column?
Duplicates. I can
Yeah,
use the
duplicate.
conditional filter, so I can apply the
Oh,
color coding for duplicate record and immediately show.
okay. In Python, suppose, can you write the basic coding in Python?
Yeah, I can write. I will try.
Okay, so suppose I'm having one string like, how are you, Akshay?
Okay.
I want to print like, Akshay, you are how?
Yeah, we can
So how will,
reverse the indexing. Like let's say a string. Can I type in chat window? It's fine.
yeah, sure.
So this is the sentence like string. How are you, Akshay? Then if I want to reverse the order, like Akshay, you are how? You want me to type that,
Yeah.
right? So with indexing, I can do it like so. I think with this I can reverse the order and print the output.
So what that will do?
It will start from the last. It is minus one mean from negative indexing. It will start from the last word, and it will
Then
print.
yeah, then it will give you the entire reverse of string, right?
Yeah,
Right, like the Y, H, S, K, and I don't want the entire reverse of string, but
you just
promote
need the
Akshay.
substring like this. This supposed to be the
Akshay, you
straight
are
out.
how?
Okay. Then I think I need to check for this one. I'm not sure. Sorry.
Oh. Then, so what are the challenges you have faced in your project? Have you faced any kind of challenges any
Yeah.
time and how?
Yeah. So after giving release from my another project in same organization, so our client had launched one offer where in customer had flexibility to over consume the licenses. Yeah, for example, within any enterprise agreement, let's say the customer had purchased 100 licenses, and during the term they needed more licenses and they overconsumed, they generated something more and used within their account. But due to the system functionality issue, that overconsumed data was not captured for invoicing database. Like we have separate database for finance and billing. So that data was missed, and customer used to get the invoice only for whatever licenses they had purchased within the enterprise agreement. And this was a big revenue leakage on the overconsumed licenses, like they are not invoiced for the overconsumed licenses. So what we had done, we had analyzed the invoice database like finance database, and in customers database, like let's say I told you, like in Tableau dashboard they track their data license consumption. So there was a different database for the Tableau also. So what we did, we just analyzed and prepared the formal Excel sheet where we can simply collect these two databases on a single master sheet and compare the licenses, like what is purchased and what is not purchased. So it was a big challenge, like complex challenge for us. And eventually we had performed it, like we wrote separate SQL queries to collect relevant data and collect the data from the Tableau dashboard also. And based on that, we also prepared one separate Excel template to calculate the net true forward value, like ad hoc report type, wherein customer can see the actual consumption and actual invoiced amount. So it was big, and we got chance to write SQL queries and Excel, multiple Excel formulas to calculate actual credit amount, and also it was a best learning for us. Like, so this is what I feel the most challenging part I had faced, and it is still in progress. Like we have more majority of customer have still facing the same issue, invoicing issue due to this, but it is almost covered now.
Do you know R also?
Yeah, but I have
Whether
done
you find,
the online courses, like online machine learning course in R. So but I have a bit understanding how to use ggplot and all.
okay. Fine, Akshay, then I'm done from my side. Do you have any questions?
Yeah, like for this particular profile, I see the expectation on R and Python is there. I don't have rich experience, but let's see if, what are the exact expectation from this role, like, that what I wanted to understand.
Yeah. So the candidate should have some experience in Excel, SQL, and Python is what we got the info for the job description.
Yeah.
So even the client information and all these things. But these are the technologies which the vacancies.
Mm-hmm.
So you are looking for the candidate who is having expertise in these things, mostly SQL and Excel and
Okay,
Python.
gotcha.
Any other questions?
No, I think this is the great opportunity. Need to move in the data engineering or analytics field. So I will wait for the feedback.
Yeah, okay.
Sure.
Okay, then.
Yeah.
Thank you. Have
Thank
a
you.
nice day.
Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye bye.